Elder Scrolls 5
I was waiting. I was going to let
got
you...
announced.
That's
Skyrim.
Like, did anybody see that coming? Like,
I didn't see it coming.
Like,
I was still.
what the hell?
We were all still in limbo. Some of us were still nervous that it might be an MMO.
Luckily, it's not.
We think.
I'm pretty...
Don't look up Luis
I'm not
Guzman.
looking him up.
Yeah,
God.
you just can't contain yourself.
God damn it.
So, Brad, tell us about Elder Scrolls 5.
It's called Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls
There's going to
5.
be dragons in it and Dragonborn, which look like dudes who breathe fire.
Cool. I like dudes that breathe fire. Scratch that last comment.
Well, they might be like dragon dudes. I mean, they already have like lizard people and like cat people in the Elder Scrolls.
Now,
world,
there's one of the biggest pieces of news actually came out yesterday about this game,
which is good news.
which is
It's not
fantastic
gonna
news.
use,
Potentially fantastic news.
It's not going to use Gamebryo or whatever it's called.
Gamebryo,
Gamebryo. It's going to. That's a stupid name.
which is a stupid name for a stupid.
It's going to use a
engine,
new engine, which is great news.
which is apparently developed in house. Right?
And it's coming out 11/11/11, and it's going to be the
that's
greatest.
this
day in the
year
world.
or
Yeah,
next year.
Oh
But
my God.
fuck, let's just say this year. Within a year, it's going to be out. So that was kind of exciting news. Todd Howard came out, I guess, to announce that at the VGAs. I didn't watch that part, but that's pretty cool. New engine, new Elder Scrolls game. Nothing really to talk about as far as details go, because the trailer was literally one of those like cryptic scrolling like rock walls with paintings and carvings on it. That was, that's kind of a disappointment. I would have loved to actually see something about the game, but God, wouldn't that suck if they just all of a sudden like new engine, new Elder Scrolls? By the way, it's an MMO. Like, what if that happens? Because you're right, we don't really know anything about this game at this point.
Should I play Oblivion?
I don't even know what that game is. You should play Oblivion though. Olabivian? What did you say?
I said fuck you, Brad. I said fuck
Was
you.
that Olabivian game any good?
Oh my god. Oh, I think somebody... Oh, never mind.
Olabivian. Oh. The end.
Yeah, you're very funny.
So, there was also a trailer for Mass Effect 3, which was initially...
You're going to be saving Earth?
Yes.
Yep. Rescuing people on Earth? Is that kind of underwhelming to anybody? Is it Mass Effect all about exploring, leaping through galaxies, saying super awesome like
I have
space stations and shit?
Something tells me that this game is probably like that's the end game is going to take place on Earth, but I think you're probably
I think what they're trying to do is they're like, oh, you've been over the entire galaxy, but now you have to go back to where it all began at Earth and blah blah blah.
Battlestar Galactica?
But how much of that you think is actually how much of that game you think is
Battlestar
actually going to take place
Galactica.
on the ground on Earth?
Hopefully not a lot.
Hopefully
it doesn't look like Call of Duty when you get there.
I got Netflix and I just started watching Stargate because I'd never seen it before.
What is wrong with you? There's
Where do
so
you
much better stuff
Where
can
do
be
you
watching.
find the time between playing 80 hours of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, watching the Batman movie, and playing?
I don't sleep much, unfortunately.
God damn it!
I didn't say I watched all of
Did you
Stargate.
watch
I watched
Battlestar
like an
Galactica?
episode and a half.
I'm sorry, that's all I
haven't
heard.
seen it.
You haven't seen Battlestar Galactica and you're watching Stargate?
I like Richard Dean Anderson. He was MacGyver. In the first fucking episode, she was like, hold on, let me MacGyver this over here. And I was like, really? Really? You're going to make a MacGyver joke?
MacGyver?
Fuck you, god damn it.
Thanks for my mint.
Your mints... Your mints disable my speaking ability.
Oh god!
They're devil
Look,
mints.
you people are eating these faster than I am.
I had 2. Or 3.
You keep
I've
offering
only
us
had 5.
The delicious mints. So Kratos is going to be in Mortal Kombat. Are we excited about that?
Is that only I'm assuming it's only the PS3 version.
Only if you can
No, it's gonna be
use
on the Xbox One too.
the same combat that he
fucking
uses
kidding
in
me,
God
right?
of War.
Okay,
and
yes,
Link
you're
is going to be on the PS2 version of Soul Calibur 2.
I hate you.
Well, I'm just saying.
Only if Kratos can have the combat abilities he has in God of War.
Well,
There were a lot.
he was in the PSP version of Soul Calibur 4, and
Really?
pretty cool looking in that.
You know, the only game that actually showed the
Maybe
only
he can have
trailer.
get over here. Because doesn't he kind of have that move?
I don't know.
Kind of used
God
that.
of War.
Oh, yeah,
Did you
God of
watch
War,
the
yeah.
trailer? He kind of uses that move on Scorpion
Yeah.
in the trailer. Yeah.
And Scorpion's like the irony.
So, surprisingly, the only one of the only trailers that I can remember that actually showed gameplay was fucking Prototype 2 and Thor. No one gives a fuck
Prototype
about
2
Thor.
showed gameplay. I never even clicked on that.
Do you
one.
remember the?
I
Mortal
never even
Kombat
clicked on it.
movie?
You know why? Because I was like, fuck Prototype.
Yeah.
Who's even developing that game? It's not the developers of Prototype 1 and Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Wait, why is it not?
Because Activision shut them down.
Really? Did I just block that from my memory? I don't remember that happening. Which is kind of a bummer.
Right? Wait, I'm not making that shit up, am I?
I don't remember that happening. I could.
Didn't Activision shut down Radical?
Google that. Just Wikipedia.
Were they
that shit.
fired everyone?
Just Wikipedia that shit.
You know, those mints go really well with Dr. Pepper.
It's kind of a bummer though.
Maybe
if it is somebody else developing this game, because the gameplay from Prototype 2 looks a lot like the gameplay from Prototype 1.
Mm-hmm.
At first I thought I was showing like flashback clips of Prototype 1.
Maybe they didn't shut them down. Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Oh, every other developer that's ever made a game under Activision that wasn't Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I think what it was is they laid off a shit ton of people. Maybe that's what
It's been happening a lot lately.
I think you're right. So that's kind of disappointing because I was really hoping for a new IP because it looked kind of the new trailer, like the new teaser site looked kind of dark and cool and like they had a new character they were going to show, but it turns out it is kind of a neat concept though if you're into Prototype and you play the first one because it's like you play as a character from the first one who was infected by Alex Mercer, who was a star, or whatever, and in this game you're basically hunting down Alex Mercer, the hero of the first game, or the character from the first game, to try and hunt him down and kill him because he ruined your life or whatever. But so I don't know. That's kind of a neat way to tie them together. But
it's kind of what I'm doing in my apartment when I hunt down roaches.
In August of 2008.
What?
Because my neighbor is very unclean, and so roaches keep coming over from his apartment into mine.
And what are you doing to them that I just said?
I'm hunting them down.
And killing them.
With bug spray.
Nice. What'd you say, Brad?